Hello, everybody. But ooh, bit too bright. How are we all doing today? You know what? I was planning. Now let's just skip through the night real quick. Here we go. Night skipped. Well done, Dave. I'll just leave this field like that. Screw it. Let me think. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? There is. If I go to the Deutz, some work to be done down here. Did you enjoy the playing? Yes, I did actually. Hello, Kian. Hello, Oliver. Ours Viper, Jake, Thomas, Brad, AC driving. Did I remember to get? Did I? Did I? I don't. I don't have a bucket for this thing. And having a bucket for a front loader is quite important, as it turns out, because otherwise you can't sell anything. The Hydro Giraffe might be the best one to get. I could get one of these. Yeah, let's get the biggest one I can. Let's get this one for a front loader. Sorry if you can hear any background noise. Did I get any footage? I've got some pictures that I need to put into a slideshow. And just to be on the safe side, we're gonna get the biggest weight we can. Or a big weight for sure. Which is gonna be a 1500 kilo weight should do. Hopefully. So let's go to the shop. We'll grab this stuff right away. Has West Coast been tested by Giants and released? For PC only. The console version, Giants have had to take over development of that because apparently Bullet Bill literally can't fix the problem. So it goes broke. So it is. Why is it broken?
Hello, Dave. Is that Dave? Dave's there.
Why is that broken? Farmer Girl, by the way, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. If I close that and reopen it, will it work? It's not detecting it. That's really odd. That's really odd. I'm gonna have to real quick make a new source. Game capture. Oh, that'll be why. So it needs to be. Oh, Blumnik. Screen capture. This. And now you can see what happens. There we go. We got a chroma key going. There we go. I fixed it. What's that shouting? People downstairs who can't be quiet, apparently. Am I doing silage? Yes. Oh, cool, Brad. Congratulations. You have a new quad bike. Very nice, Danny boy. By the way, my legs are better now, which is why the title is Better Late Than Ever. I've decided to go for weird titles of late, and I'm not entirely sure why, but it entertains me, so yeah. And there is silence downstairs again. Hello, VF. Lucas Lou. Hello. So let's get this over to the BGA. One thing that I really dislike about Lancy... Hey, Farming 390T. One thing I really dislike about Lancy, this is a genuine complaint, and I'm sure he'll take this in good humour. He's evil. He's really, really evil. Because the BGA on this map is hidden. It's good the Giants are helping. Giants have no choice. They don't know what the problem is. I was talking to Bill during yesterday's stream. You guys, if you were there, saw it. And basically, it seems like the problem is basically the testing stuff Giants have, because it's from Sony, and it's not really suited to farm sim at all. It's not made for maps. It's kind of, I think Bethesda might have made it, because it works better with equipment, and it's showing up errors that don't actually exist. I love the BGA in this map. It is fantastic, but it's hell to get to. Do any of my family or local friends watch the streams? I don't have local friends as such, so technically no. Like, I don't have a friend within probably about 100 miles of me. You know what's bad when Giants don't know? It's down to the testing equipment they have. To put it simply, their testing equipment, for whatever reason, just can't pick up, or is picking up problems that don't actually exist. And now we get to find out if this thing can... Hey, I picked the right way. Hello, GP. How am I? I am good. Same to you, Cameron. I'm good today. You had 3 tractors stuck in the mud the other night. Not fun. Not fun at all. We got our first load of silage into the BGA. We're just going to keep this up until this pit is empty, or we can afford a wheel loader that I can course play. Can they not release it if it's failing for no reason? The thing is now they want to we're testing the Master Console. Lancy, the issue is that their testing procedures are broken, and I think the West Coast has kind of flagged that up. I don't know if that's going to cause any changes, but it's definitely opened Giants' eyes that their testing procedures, especially for console, are broken. When's the map being released? Lancy? Do you have any answers to that? Because I know you found... Actually, did you fix the bug that you found? Was it last night? Can courseplay use levelers? Yes, it can. Hello, Simon, TMCC. Courseplay can use, I think, every piece of equipment in the game. Soon, TM. Here you go, guys. Answer direct from Lancy Boy. Soon. Where am I from? A house. Yes, up for testing now. Awesome. So, the solution I suggested worked. Can courseplay do forestry? Ah, that's a thing courseplay can't do. It's all Sony's fault. I don't think it's Sony's fault per se. I think Sony didn't realize what farm sim is. I think Sony didn't anticipate how farm sim works and how the mod community for farm sim works. Because it seems to be that their tester breaks essentially for farm sim. Could be an issue with the game engine itself. Giants, get a new game engine. Oh, delicious. Is that all for consoles? What do you mean, Cameron? Or for all consoles? Some of the Sony is a bit thick. Yeah, for whatever reason, Giants, for all consoles, use the Sony testing procedures. Which I guess the Microsoft ones are less rigorous then. The Sony tend to be a bit more protective of their consoles. Someone at Sony was a bit like, again, I wouldn't blame anybody in particular. I think it's just a systematic issue. Possibly due to the game engine even. Like, I don't know what exactly the issue is. All I know is that the Sony testing stuff can't work properly. Do I know the date? Yes, today is the 4th of Flarbton in the year 1732. This is why Microsoft's better. My money's flying up. Yeah, this is why I do silage, or I'm doing silage a bit more now. Is I actually want to get money in, like, intentionally quickly. Because I know my Let's Plays have been a bit slow lately. I know they've been a bit slow and plodding with seasons. It's such a good map to build Broke Giants. I think it's just that it's a map with so much stuff in it that it was bound to break something or other. And as it turns out, it broke Giants testing. So we're now in the positive. Oh, no, not quite. Nearly in the positives. Oh, is this map being tested for all consoles? I don't believe so. I think Lancey kind of gave up on consoles. Because console testing is infuriating. Thank you, Helen, for leaving the like and the sub. If you are new, you feel free to do the same. But only if you're enjoying. If you're hating every second, why are you watching? You have a slight hatred for Sony. I've got a distaste for all console manufacturers, but I don't really air it.
Hello, Dave. Is that Dave? Dave's there.
Josie Joe, hello. Thank you. Accidental rhyme. Thank you very much for subscribing. Why is this making me laugh? Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Hello, hello, Juicy Joe. I wonder, how much would it be to rent a wheel loader? Am I in a good mood? No, I'm in a terrible mood. That's why I'm just randomly laughing. How much is it to rent a wheel loader? Go to JCB because I've seen this in real life. 14,560, and this thing is 328. Okay. So we'll just say 15,000. Once we get to 15,000, we'll get a wheel loader and a big silage bucket, and we'll teleport them down over this way. We're already at 2,000, so we're 2/15ths of the way there. Hello, Itchy Eyes. And GD. I didn't miss you, GD. Just forgot to say hello. You can't get me laughing today? Poor kid. Poor Keenan can't make Dave laugh. That was odd. Great maths. That's 2/15ths. See, now we're 4/15ths. And 1/3. Hey, Josh. You regretted that fairly quickly, I presume. Dal, that was an okay message. He sent me a message on Discord saying 60 quid says you won't reply. I just sent him a message back saying pay up. Hey, Trucker Brad and Josie Joe. It's alright, because sometimes people send messages I don't reply to. Because either I can't figure out what the correct reply would be, or there is no reply needed. But, don't make bets because you'll lose. Did I see the picture on Discord of the tractor in the tank? No, I've not been looking at Discord much. I've been playing a lot of games lately. I've been playing a lot of Project Cars 2. I've been playing some Space Engineers with Sim and Landy. We've been doing some multiplayer goodness and that, and that's good fun. That's fun. Project Cars 2 is really good, by the way. I don't want to do videos on it. Josh, you don't have to. I was only kidding about actually having to pay up. What's the best animal? A Tankosaurus Sploder. That is the best animal. You never said it had to exist. You never said it had to exist. You just asked what the best animal is. It's a Tankosaurus Sploder. Yeah. Only silly people bet against me. Especially if they're betting against me replying to messages, because I've got a habit of actually replying to stuff. You'd say unicorns, but unicorns aren't Tankosaurus Sploders. Hello, Sundrop Junkie. How much silage is left? 220,000 liters. Good, there's lots. A unicorn without a horn. Do you know what my favorite animal that actually exists is? Is the, I forgot the name of it. I can only remember the fake scientific name we made up for it one year. Or one day. Which I can't actually repeat. How am I like today? Good. I can walk. I've been shuffling around the house for 2 days because my legs have just been pain. I can walk again today. Mostly. I know what Scotland's national animal is, Dal. Or Dan. Somehow read Dat and LLY at the same time. Let's turn it into Dal. What's my favorite cheese? My favorite cheese is the type that I'm eating at any given time. I'm quite partial to goat's cheese, though. That's quite nice, and cheddar. But if I'm handed a nice Gouda, no, I'll be quite happy. I'm thinking too fast. Dan, that is the first time you've ever had to tell me that. You've never had to tell me I'm thinking too fast. Before. I'm only back from a 10K. Yeah, sure. Whatever you say to them. Also, hello, Scott Rob. With the... I want to say that's Japanese kanji. Hello, Wade. Sam. How am I today? I'm good. What I have for breakfast? I had a pot noodle. It was actually a... I've got it here. A egg noodle Singapore curry from Naked Noodles, which is a very odd brand name, but okay. It says egg noodles with a Singapore curry sauce. You never said good or rational. My point stands. Nice stream, you said. Well, thank you very much, Scott. Do I still vape? Nope. Mods, you know what to do to that one. Thank you, kid. I'll have a bit of a Google later. Hang on, I just want to write down something real quick. Where did I put... There you go. You're editing. Oh god, that must be bad. Hello, Mr. Black. You're having Subway for dinner. Ooh, Josh, very nice. I used to have Subway for lunch back in college. That was delicious. Mind you, it was so predictable that I literally used to walk into Subway and get handed my sub. So we got our 15,000, which means we can turn this off. And rent this bad boy. And this bad boy. And where's the easiest place to teleport them to? The grass field next door, okay. When will Dave flip the tractor? Place your bets. I have seemingly calmed down with flipping the tractor. I'm guessing it's right here. Oh, that was a good guess. So this is gonna get the silage sold really quickly. I've got 2 cursors on stream, do I? I know why. There we go. I fixed the problem. How come the wrapper's in the shop? You thought I was using it yesterday. I was using it yesterday, Alex. I just wasn't using it on this map. I was using it on the west coast. This is Upton. Which, thanks to Lancy shouting at me, I've finally got the name right. These wheel loaders break a lot in the pivots. Well, yeah, with me using it, it wouldn't fare much better. I'll be honest. Cod or haddock? I don't know, I'm not too fussed with fish. I like most fish, so I mean I'm not too fussy there. Had a brain fart. Easily happens, Alex. Very, very easy to happen indeed. Do I play GTA 5? I haven't done so for months. I did for a bit though. Have I ever been to Truckfest? No. I have not. Oh god, GD. That's a terrible joke. Real life, the case wheel loader has way more horsepower than JCB or Volvo. Well, yeah, but I've seen this thing in real life, so... This thing was at the ploughing and I was like, wow, that's what it really looks like. I don't have a picture of it, unfortunately. I forgot to take a picture of the JCB stand. The, correct me if I'm wrong, John Charles Bamford. Hello, hello, Farmer Wannabe. Just about to hit 6,300 subscribers. That's very nice indeed. So is the case. I did not see the case. I don't think I did anyway. What time is it? Nearly 6 o'clock. I will be finishing up at about 7 because I think Landy wants to stream today. Assuming he's about. I might send him a message on Facebook. There we go. Is there a loan taken out on this map, actually? Because I think I distinctly remember taking one out. Yes. You don't know any good jokes. Well, that's obvious, GD. That is very obvious. Uh-oh. Stuck. Stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm unstuck. Did I see the VW driving experience? Yes, Alex. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I was very, very, very close to my dad's stand, so... that was one of the first stands that I saw, and one of the last stands that I saw. Or, I guess, setups. Case didn't have it installed. I know, that was very odd. It was strange to see New Holland there, but not Case. Considering they're literally the same company. Is it Joseph Cyril? I thought it was John Charles. What stall did my dad have? Not saying. Hello, Massey Lover. Any news on Upton? Soon. TM is the news on Upton. Lancey found a bug the other night. He's since fixed it. After a quick consult with me, because he was a bit confused by it. I told him how to fix it and what the actual problem was. Is the ploughing finished? Yes. Although my dad's going back down there on Monday morning. Yeah, Monday to start disassembly of the... Well, to take bits out of the stand and bring them up to Dublin for something. Thank you, Faye. Need to do something real quick. Lads know what I'm doing. There we go. Live dashboard, load up again. You didn't see me at the ploughing, David? That kind of sucks. Even the people who did see me didn't say hello. Where was the ploughing? County Offaly. Monster, I'll tell you in the admin chat, or in Discord later, possibly PMs, what I've just done. I think you know already. But if you're not sure, I can give you a refresher. Hello, Danny boy! What's the crack? Not a whole lot of crack. I've got coffee. Oh my god, that's delicious. You didn't see me? Oh, that sucks. You might... The thing is, you might have seen me, but I had a hood up all day because it was raining so much. Dal knows. Dal knows what's up. Is it a cappuccino? It is a cappuccino. My delicious cappuccinos. How's my legs? They're getting better, Mark. They're getting much, much better. You saw me speed as key, yet you didn't say hi. How rude. Alright, this is going to be the last bucket for a little bit. We'll go do some field work. So just turn this off, and let's see what fieldwork needs to be done, if any. We could sell off some barley, but I think fieldwork would be better. Do we have any fields that are ready to be harvested? No. Okay. In which case, I feel like mowing might be an option. Get a few silage bales made up, sell them off. I looked depressed. I probably did because I was wet and miserable for most of the day. You don't know how my legs are so sore. Because, Kian, I'm lazy. This is... The way that I'm sitting now, in front of my desk, is how I tend to sit most days. Most days. So we're going big on silage today, it seems. Come on. I could mow with the yellow thing. I don't remember if I didn't fix the yellow thing, actually, Pizza. I forgot to fix the yellow thing. So disregard the yellow thing for today. Because I was too busy playing Project Cars 2. Did I get my wind rower? Dave needs to do more walking. Dave does need to do more walking. Dave needs to do exercise. In general, where did I put the deer moors? They're in field 1. So if I teleport down to actually here, there they are. Fantastic. And this is a field we can work immediately. Fantastic. So I know we were doing silage just yesterday, but guys, don't share, don't talk about other streams in here. You'll end up getting timed out, and if you keep doing it, you'll get banned. Like, it's showing absolutely no respect to me. If you want to disrespect me, fine, do it somewhere else. Won't be tolerated here. Hello, hedgehog. Delicious coffee. He thought he wanted me to do a gym live stream. No! Not a hope of that. Welcome back, Josh IRL. Kian's obviously more frustrated with it than I am. Hello, Landy. Trucker Brad, absolutely. Like, they come into my stream and they're saying, like, oh, look, something else that you could watch. I'm like, I'm here! I'm literally here! I'm reading chat! Your time. I think it was a bad joke, Josh. How am I? I'm good today. I'm in a good mood. Dang it, Kane. Congrats for keeping it PG. I always keep it PG, GD. I have never once said a non-PG thing in my life. And here's where Landy starts laughing. Hello, Faye. Have you been forced to de-lurk? Hello, PB Vlogs. Landy and VF know what's up. Oh, anybody who knows me in real life outside of YouTube knows that was just such a bad lie. Hello, Pedro. Pedro, by the way, is the most PG-friendly person in the world. Like, he never swears, ever. Have you tried that MX-5 around the Nürburgring yet, by the way, Pedro? Because I remember that MX-5. Pedro and Dal and Fatty have nice shiny badges because they've sponsored. They sponsored the stream. Don't encourage Pedro. I'm just enjoying bending the truth a bit, okay? Nope. Give it a try around. Oh, what's a track that it would suit nicely? Give it a try around Daytona, Oval. Definitely the Oval, because you'll have a bit of fun with it. I personally guarantee you'll have fun with it. What am I doing with the grass? Looks like I'm mowing it, Mark. I'm gonna go with mowing the grass. Is that the right answer? The Red Bull, yeah, the Red Bull MX-5, the Red Bull. Hello, CD models. How are you doing today? Hang on a second. Just so that people know it's actually you. There we go. Don't need to actually do anything with that, but just so people know it's actually you. You have to try that. Yeah, trust me, I think Daytona Oval is the best track for it, and I don't think you'll actually manage to get it up to top speed there. I think it might not like it too much. Hello, all that farming. Dan's gonna shout at me later for adding more mods. Helco! Dan always likes shouting at me when I make more people mods. But I do it for the same reason as Landy 90% of the time. It's like, here, this person needs to stand out. I've not tried the 488 GT3. The Formula A is terrible. Like, that's just uncontrollably bad. I've noticed one thing, and you can back me up on this or kind of call me out. I don't really mind. Is it just me, or is the default setup for every car, the loose setup, is that terrible? Like, is that actually atrocious? Because I've just... every single track, it's like the rear end just skids out, no matter what I try. And you have to go and just stupid slowly to get it in any way good. Any news on this map yet? It's coming out soon. Lancy's still working on it. He's kind of finding and fixing bugs at the moment and playing map tennis with giants. Formula X is the best. I don't know. I found that car just annoying. There's a stable version also, but that's incredibly slow. Like, the stable setup is, you know, 2-3 seconds a lap slower than the loose one. So, I mean, as much as the loose one annoys me, I'm having to try and learn to drive with them and at least try and stabilize the loose setup. What's the point of the Sapphire silage package? It's for leveling silage. What's my opinion on Beep Beep I'm Sheep? I quite like that song, actually. Can I get a save game from Thornton Farm? You can't get mine, that's for sure. I can't share any of my save games. And it's not because I'm mean, it's because I use an edited version of Thornton. And usually a mod or two that I've tinkered with. So I'm not being mean by saying no, I'm being kind of realistic. Come on, there we go. Damn, that was my real opinion. I actually quite like beep beep, I'm a sheep. Beep beep, I'm a sheep. I said beep beep, I'm a sheep. Although I do prefer Narwhals. The Narwhal song is better. There we go. What do I think of Picard's 2 better than I suspect? It's horrifically broken at times. I managed to get the career mode working, which is how I found the issue with, or the quote-unquote issue with, Long Beach, that I figured out while I was talking to you last night. But it's a lot better than I was fearing. How was the ploughing? Very, very wet. I just had to go on Wednesday, didn't I? The worst day possibly the ploughing has ever seen. I heard that on Thursday it was still effectively a mud bath. But they did their best, their absolute level best to try and dry the site out overnight. Tomska is an absolute genius. I'm going to agree with that statement. AI is a bit off. Yeah, the AI doesn't seem to like hairpins at all. Like, that's one thing that I've really noticed, is that trying to do the Azure circuit, aka Monaco, with AI is just, you're asking for trouble. Trying to start a race at Monza with the AI, you're asking for trouble and a massive pile-up. How did they dry it? They got in the fire department and tried to drain as much water as they could. Like when we were leaving on Wednesday, there was a... They were just literally pumping water out across the main road. Like, they did absolutely everything that was possible to dry it out. So you find in the Nürburgring and the chicane. Yeah, the chicane at the Nürburgring, that's... Do you mean the hairpin? The first hairpin? That's because there's a good run-up. Like at Monza, everything's kind of still accelerating when you get to the chicane. The first chicane, it just ends up as a pile-up. As my legs, they're better today. I'm feeling vaguely human. Let's just raise these mowers up. The rear mowers, anyway. Line up for second headland. There we go. That'll, roughly speaking, be a second headland there. Tractors and tankers, 10 of them. Yeah, they had tankers, tractors, fire brigade, absolutely everything they had going around. Do I like Fords? Yes, I actually do. Hello, by the hello, Big Smap. My favorite car that I've driven so far is probably, bizarrely, the Formula Rookie. That just, they've really improved how the Formula Rookie handles. So I'll probably actually do the career mode in PCars 2. Although it is the same kind of nonsense career mode as in PCars 1, which is a bit of a shame. Hello Shane Stewart, how are you doing today? Do I think NR Modding will ever release the Massey 300 series? I honestly don't know, Josh. Pedro, no. Never again am I doing Project Hell. Especially considering PCars 2 is starting off with more cars than Project Cars 1, and that That took me, what, 6 months to do? Project Hell, the original. I wonder if any of my world records are still standing. That'd be like the interesting thing to find out. Because I did set, I think, a world record during Project Hell. Because I was driving just the most inappropriate cars around the Nürburgring. Are you my favorite hedgehog? No, Sonic's my favorite hedgehog, because he gotta go fast. McGregor fan? Not really. I don't really like egomaniacs. Can you join the Discord? Absolutely, Shane. Anybody can join the Discord, by the way. I'm being asked permission for the things that just don't make sense to me. Like, people have asked permission to subscribe, to like the stream, to share, and even join the Discord. It's like, why would I say no? Like, absolutely join the Discord. Absolutely like the stream, share it, subscribe, do all those things if you want. Like, I'm not gonna stop you guys. There's no paywalls or anything for the Discord, for sure. The only thing that's paywalled is the RainbowDave logo emote. And even then, I'd like to get rid of that paywall if I could. Because it's not paywalled on Discord. You don't subscribe. Well, if you're not enjoying yourself, Zen, then yeah. Is it okay if I chat in the chat? Oh dear. We're doing quite well on this kind of impromptu silage. I should mention I didn't actually have a plan for today's stream other than I'm going to play Upton. Hello, Darryl Walsh. Can you dislike and can you well, if you dislike, you're not allowed in the Discord. That's a new rule. If you dislike, you're banned from Discord forever. Can you put an emoji in the chat? Absolutely. Don't go over the top, but you can use emojis and stuff like that. Hello, Fox Gaming. I'm doing well. How are you doing today? People asking permission for inane things. Music Remix and I just says simulate. What? Hello, Matt. Matt, I have heard that you want to give up on your map and hand it over to Louis. Is this true?
Hello, Dave. Is that Dave?
Josh and Penfold, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to everybody at Madhouse. Hope you enjoy yourself. Your stay, even. I hope you enjoy yourself as well. Why not? You've made Dave Grohl very fabulous. Can you guys tell that I like rock music, considering my gift is Dave Grohl being fabulous? What is that? It's Dave Grohl being fabulous, Pedro! No, fold up. Fold up. Off, up, fold. Oh dear. Nice director. Thank you very much, Killer Jackrabbits. I'm a bit worried about it because it might catch fire, because it is, of course, a John Deere, and they've got a habit of catching fire, but it is a very well modeled John Deere, apart from the lack of fire. Josh, are you taking selfies in the chat? Oh. This is the only way I can really go. Here we go. Hello, PCG191. How are you doing today? If we're in the farming phone night, you're going to play the drums at your first gig. Well, good luck with that, Oliver. Break a leg. And break a drumstick as well. Alright, that's going to do for that. Let's... Can I get a cheapish small tractor? Killer Jackrabbits, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. How much horsepower is these things? I want to get a smallish tractor. You guys can see the extent of my collection. Yeah. Let's get a T-dub. T-dub 5. With a front loader attacher. Because this... Oh, yes, also I need to swap out the windrower I have, because I got the Kuhn GA9501, that's not going to do. Let's go to windrowers, because hopefully I've activated it. I, in fact, have. I've got the Kuhn GA8521, which is a much better windrower in my eyes, because it's slightly smaller, just kind of fits maps a bit better. Don't have your JCB in there. I don't recall you sending it to me, Pedro. I don't think you sent me your JCB, Pedro, chaps. When's this map out? Soon, TM. According to Lancy. Let's just scoot down over here like that. Yes, I'm cheating, deal with it. You send it again. I don't think you ever sent it to me in the first place. Because I do have quite a, even if I do say so myself, quite a good collection of mods. Let's use the T-dub to do this, because I do like the T-dubs. This is an edit that is available on MattXGS's Discord, by the way. It has the ability to have a front loader attacher and a front hydraulic, front 3-point. I quite like it. It's the same T-dub that you guys know and love, just with a couple of little tweaks. This is the pizza wheel edition as well, as tweaked by Landy Kid, which has smoke particles. You did, but you finished it since. Oh, okay. West Coast or Upton? This is Upton. Unless you mean which do I prefer, in which case I like both maps for different reasons. I think both maps have a very good place, and if you're the kind of person like me who enjoys a variety of maps, you'll enjoy both maps kind of in tandem, because Upton is a real dingy, dirty map. Whereas West Coast is very clean looking, but difficult to find your way around, and has larger fields. So this is a smaller, this is a map that will suit smaller equipment. West Coast will suit kind of medium to large sized equipment a bit better. And both maps are difficult to find your way around, I'll be honest. But they're both good for their own reasons. This T-Dub is not available. Yeah, this specific one is not available. But the one that it's based on is. Where do you find Matt XGS's Discord? It's on his Facebook page, I believe. Although I'm lazy, so Fahy linked it to me at one day. I think it was Fahy. Somebody linked it to me. I'm allowed to be lazy because I'm always working on stuff. But say that, my entire plan for the evening is to play Project Cars. And possibly Space Engineers if Sim's not working. I have the best plans, I swear. What time is it? 6:30. We're just coming up to this. We got about 33 minutes left in the stream, guys. I do want to end at about 7 o'clock for food reasons. Because I am fat and I like food. And what would I rather have? Both. I am the kind of person who, when offered two maps, will take both maps and compare and contrast them and find that I like them both for different reasons, by and large. Link sent on Discord. Thank you, Pedro, you smelly git. I'll say that I can't really say you're smelly because you're from Cork, because I'm, like, half my family's from Cork. Can't say that. No, turn off, you stupid... Off! Oh, it helps if I press B and not N. Tends to help if I press the right button. Don't bully Pedro. It's impossible to bully Pedro. Okay, is that it off? It is off. Hello, Rabbitman39. You expect me to sell the other JCB and use yours now? I don't have another fast JCB on this map. I've only got the wheel loader. Hello, Dakota. The only way that it's possible to bully Pedro is for me to say, have you done that lap of the Nordschleife in the MX-5 Cup in Assetto Corsa yet, Pedro? Or to say Pedro's Daggerman's biggest fan, yes. That's the only two ways it's possible to bully Pedro, because he hates those two things. I set him a challenge in Assetto Corsa a while back and he still hasn't actually managed it. Yes, have you beaten my time, Pedro? Because apparently my time was about 30 seconds off world record, so there's plenty of time to be found on that lap. You just can't be bothered. Welcome back, Louis. Have a quick look at my Discord? No. Pedro, are you trying to say you've beaten my time but not send any proof of it? Yes! Yeah, I sincerely doubt that, Pedro. So you're late, what have you missed? You haven't missed much. We've sold some silage and we're doing a bit more silage now. We're going to be making some silage bales if we got the time today. If not today, we'll make them videos during the week. Is Landy streaming tonight? I believe so, yes. I always work under the assumption that Landy's can be streaming. Especially on the weekends. Because when he's in the UK, they're the days that he almost always streams. Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Today, of course, is Saturday. I woke up late, so I get the shorter stream today. just didn't count because you took several shortcuts. Did you by any chance just shortcut the entire Nordschleife? Because that's cheating quite badly. And I wouldn't put it past you to just do a lap of the GP track and claim that it counts. Yes. The worst thing is that's not even a difficult lap to do. The MX-5 Cup is hilariously slow. And Pedro, you gotta admit, the MX-5 Cup is a good learner's car, because it gives the reactions of a much faster car, but at a much slower pace. So I can see why so many people like getting into racing go into the MX-5s, especially for tin tops, because they're just, number one, it's a cheap series to do in real life, and number two, like they're easy to drive, but they give the reactions, if you overcook it, of a much faster car. They do slip and slide a bit, and like when they're unhappy, they'll let you know. Especially if you try and overcook it into a corner. If you're overdriving it, that thing will bite back. Not let you get the PC, but you're gonna ask for Christmas, the only present you want. Do you actually need a PC though, Alex? Like, I know that's a bit of an odd question, but do you need it for like school or anything? Because if you don't, then there's no real point in having it just now. Because I understand why a lot of people have consoles, because they can't really justify a PC. Especially if they've got a console and a laptop, then they've basically got the functions of a PC are fulfilled there. Right, I'm making a Hames in this field. See ya, Vix map. I'm not doing well in this field at all. But your one's laptop is outdated, you'd use it for schoolwork. Even an outdated laptop is fine for schoolwork though, Vax. Like, that's the thing, is I've used really, really old stuff to do schoolwork in the past. 200 quid and it's yours. If Pedro was selling that PC off that cheap, I'd be buying it. You kick off stream, my steering around sounds like typing. Or quick typing. You've clearly never heard me typing then, Louis. Because compared to my typing, this is incredibly slow. You bought your first laptop as just used to play Minecraft. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough, I guess. They get a photo of some of the grassmen. Don't think so. I took a photo of the grassmen stand. But like you guys know, I'm not all that interested in grassmen. You haven't heard me typing. Yeah. Suffice it to say, I'm very fast at typing. Where they were pumping out water from the tents. More than a few stands had to shut down because they got flooded. Where do you find out Matt XJS's Facebook? Search Matt XJS on Facebook. Josh. That would be the logical thing to do. Or, yes, or Google Matt XJS Facebook. It's all finished now, barring the bit where they all disassemble the stands. The legs still hurt. A small bit, but not as much as they did yesterday. Or the day before. Wow, the last couple of days were sore. Right, that's these two fields mowed up. Has Matt getting on his DLC? I don't know, I presume well. Because there haven't been too many complaints about it posted anywhere, so I presume well. I presume he's quite busy with it, actually. So what I want to do...
Hello, Dave!
Blake's Vlogs! Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. I want to do the biling and the wrapping. I want to do them with the 4T dab. Is he putting in 5T? He's putting a lot of stuff that I'd like to see in the game into the DLC. Like, the only piece of equipment that I'd like to see in the game that isn't in... it doesn't exist as a mod, or good quality mod, I'm gonna be a bit more specific, or in his DLC proposal, is probably like a Big M2 or Big M420. How do you install pro mods? Very easily. Or at least I did. Can I tell you what this DLC is? Matt XJS DLC is a classics pack. Farming classics from like the 90s, I believe. The 70s to the 90s. And are the instructions on the side? I just kind of... I'll be honest, I got Landy to explain it to me real quick. I can use the green thing to finish fast. I don't have that activated, Pete. Do I have that activated? I want to check if I got that activated. I don't have it activated, Pizza. No need for corp. There is definitely a need for corp. Right. Huh. When am I going to stream the Ireland update on EKS? I don't know if I want to stream it, is the thing. Because like an ETS2 stream is basically gonna be me crashing a lot. Why I know activate mods? Because I'm terrible, Pizza. So the reason that I'm going so much into silage at the moment, number one is for money. There are two reasons here. Number one, money. Money's always good. Number two, and this is kind of the real reason, is I've got the slurry pack from Giant's Mod Hub. And I want to use it. But to be able to use it, can I close these gates at all? Or are they stuck open forever? Stuck open forever. Okay. That's mildly inconvenient. It does tend to help if I put the pickup down, doesn't it? So this is... I've just thought, this is probably an equipment combination you would have seen in Ireland in the not too distant past. Is a T-dub with a Massey 125 on the back. It's an interesting thought. When is West Coast coming out? It's already out. West Coast's been out for a couple of weeks now. Also, I'm not playing on West Coast today, so I don't know why you're asking questions about West Coast. Oh, to consoles! When Giants can figure out why their testing stuff is breaking. Because they've taken over work on the West Coast from Bullet Bill. Bullet Bill was saying... was he yesterday that the Giants have actively taken over the map for him because they can't figure out why their testing stuff is throwing up errors, and it's errors they don't, even Giants don't know how to fix. So it's gone beyond the point where Bullet Bill can even do it. And even Giants, I don't know if they'll be able to figure it out. Because the errors that it has been giving to him, the reason that it's been failing, those errors don't actually exist, as it turns out. And Giants are now using the West Coast as a test bed to see how they can fix the tool they've been using. So it could be the case that a lot of maps have failed console testing because of an error in Giant in the testing itself. Which is interesting, and Giants have apparently said, according to Bullet Bill, that the way that it works kind of only really works for equipment, not maps. It's not really built for maps. Yeah, it's the material hash test. Yeah, that's what's broken. But as it turns out, that was given to Giants by Sony. So I'm not going to blame Giants for this one. I'm going to blame Sony. But at the same time, it's like, well, did you not bother running your own stuff through it first? And maybe having a few things that are intentionally a bit weird to, you know, to push the boundaries of it and see what the limitations are. Because when I get a new piece of software for, and I've done this recently, when I get, we'll say, I was testing out a new photo editor. I ran a picture through it and I tried to get it to look the same way the picture would in Photoshop just by running my normal thing, and not only could I not manage it, but it was an incredibly long-winded process. So why would I use that editor over Photoshop when Photoshop gives me a better result? Is this map out? Not yet, Wilkie. Lancey is still working out on some of the kinks, some of the bugs. Good first and last message there. Thank you, Faye. You know, don't come in and say nonsense like that. On the premiere, well, I'm actually wearing my Tip jersey today. I've been wearing it a couple of days just because it's soft and comfortable, and I like it. You misclicked the first time. I figured as much. Han the Han. Dan doesn't understand what Han actually means. Come on the come on. Well done, Dan. Slippers. I'm wearing slippers. I like wearing my slippers. I need a new pair of slippers though. This pair is getting a bit... all the cushioning and stuff is just dead. See you, Pedro. I'm from Tip. Yes, I am. But not Tip Town. Hello, Derek Mitchell. Let's spin this around, get into the next row. On the slippers. Ireland's a country where we just invent words to mean... to shorten up two other words, and it's kind of amazing. It's kind of funny too. Oh dear. Five minutes later he gets in on it. Yeah, you streaming tonight, Landy? Because if so, I'll finish up in 10 minutes time. Why all the hunting? Because why not, Isaac? This thing just likes spewing out. We're a country that likes our simplicities. And if we can make one word to replace two, then we're going to make that one word. Hello, Helen McQueen. How are you doing today? Instead of promoting the video at the end of the stream, I'm going to tell you guys to head over to Landykid's stream because I don't have a video to promote today. This, I like this baler, I'm going to be honest. Did I go to the ploughing? Yes, I did on Wednesday. And I went on Wednesday. Post out the wrapper before I finish. Will do. I'm gonna finish baling this field and we'll get some nice pink bales made, shall we? Isaac went too far with the hunting. You watched an RTE, loved it. I was there, it was actually really fun. Really good fun. I was cold and wet and miserable, but I enjoyed it. I need a wrapper so I get more money. This is true, Helen. This is very true. I do need a bale wrapper. Luckily, there's one at the shop that makes my favourite colour of bale. I'm going to teleport over there in a second because I can't be... Well, we're running a bit low on time, so I'll teleport just so we can get a bale or two wrapped. And I try not to break the wrapper today, guys. I'm gonna do my best to not break it today. I know I've missed bits here and there, but this'll do. It's close enough to being good. So we'll disconnect this, teleport over to here. What about tomorrow? What about tomorrow? What's the story with Upton? Lancey's still working on bugs. It's up for testing again. I teleported into the wrong field. There we go. Isn't he putting on the beta? Yes. So this is the Mikhail 991 by CD models. It's available on their Facebook page, and I thoroughly encourage you to get this version over the one on the mod hub because, well, to be honest, this version's better. It's got coloured wrap. Am I from Clonmel or Carrigan-Shore? No. And this version also has a cool little trick that I can do if I can get this bale to spin around just right. No, don't mount the bale. I want you to spin it. That works. Because with the McHale 991, as I was pointed out to me yesterday, you can do this. And you can carry around the next bale you want to wrap. Which, that's something that not many bale wrappers do. Also, I do need to tweak this to just be a bit quieter with the wrapping, because, oh my god, that's loud. Figure out the color wrap XML script on console, also trying to get it released without chance notice. You know they'll notice, dude! There is a bit of a funny glitch with this, by the way, because yeah, sometimes it decides to not pick up correctly. And you can in fact end up with 2 bales on the wrapper. Because I accidentally broke it yesterday and ended up with two bales on the wrapper. Hoping to sneak it through as an update. I get the feeling the Giants will notice. Come on. Nope. Can I do some harvesting? Helen, there's not enough time left in the stream for me to start harvesting. I'll be finishing up in just a couple of minutes now. And handing over to Landy Kid, who's going to be on literally a map. You don't need the Coon DLC for that to work. I don't know, this is using, I believe, Zentro's script. Hard to avoid it. Yeah. I just had a good bit of a laugh when I ended up breaking this yesterday. Unintentional, but funny. Spam Landy's stream. Don't spam his stream. I think people head over there anyway. You can link it once or twice, but it doesn't need spamming. I do like the animations that are on the wrap. Like as it goes on, that's really nice. Obviously not perfect because it's impossible to get it to look perfect, but hey! I found a new use for the arm. Color update XML, you need Coon DLC for that to work. Possibly. Only about 2 weeks. Well, the work was worth it because I appreciate I at least appreciate the animations. I don't know if other people do. I must say as well, the Smith Super Cubes you made. I saw the real life version of them at the ploughing and I was like, holy crap, they look exactly the same as the mod. Because I was looking at it, I was like, that's amazing, that's just amazing. A couple of minor details different with stickers and whatnot, but the main bulk of it was completely identical. There were other things that I saw that Giants made, and I was like, oh my god, that's... It looks similar. It's like, how did Giants manage to screw it up from this colour to that colour? The fence, for example. None of them are the colour Giants say they are. Mesh causes problems. In real life, they're all green. In real life, the Smiths are all green, dude. Or at least they were at the ploughing. Why does the tractor smoke? Because it's old and there's a bit of an engine problem, Isaac. It's burning a bit too much oil and I can't be bothered fixing it. Do I still have my Deddy? Yes. Is it still public? No. That Deddy is now used solely for the multiplayer Simplify. Gonna make a 3-axle Super Cube. Very nice. Hey, see, you guys thought I couldn't roleplay ever again. No, I can roleplay in streams even. I can come up with reasons for anything. I can justify anything. More McHale's would be nice. I think that's one thing FarmSim needs is more McHale's. With their new Ray could be amazing in game. Hello TNT. Did you figure out how to fix your problem in the F1 game? Got a message from TNT at like 4 o'clock this morning. I think I broke Formula 1. Will this map have seasons? I think it is seasons ready, Wilka. Think it is. Landy is live. Thank you, Christina. I think someone's doing this. 998. Oh, that'd be pretty sweet. There's been a few 998s and they've all been kind of crap. I'm gonna be blunt. Because like they've all been kind of based on very simplistic stuff, which is a bit of a shame. Is this the Baylor, the Bale rapper from Facebook? Yes, yes it is. Martin, I'm 100% with you. Because I've been looking for a good 2-rotor rake. Specifically a 2-rotor one. It's about 8 meters, and all I've been able to find that was in any way decent was the Coon rake from FS15. Did I see the cattle and crops side shafts? Haven't actually updated cattle and crops yet. That's something I need to do possibly tonight. If I'm not too busy playing Project Cars 2, because I'm enjoying my Project Cars 2. Having too much fun. But I am going to leave you here, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And you are enjoying yourself, obviously. I'll be back tomorrow with some West Coast goodness. I think we might be doing some silage on there as well. Or possibly some more harvesting or something. Class reskin button for good mods. The class reskin is terrible, Martin. I used to use the class reskin. I used it for a week or two. And it's the wheels on the rotors for some reason have managed to detach their collisions and they're just constantly on the ground. The Pottinger rake speed is key. Yes, Blash sent me a link to that yesterday. I haven't had a look to it. It is terrible. There's a Pottinger doing the rounds. I've got a link to it. I'll see what it's like. If it's good, I'll put it into my mod collection and put a link on Facebook or something, or into the video that I start using it. Well, that is going to do it from me for today, guys. Head over to Landy Kid right now. He's going to be on, I don't know what map he's on. Could somebody tell me, just put in chat what map he's on, put a link to the, or mods can put a link to the stream. That LLY guy has a Duramax update on his new truck. Maybe his old truck. His new, older new truck. Landy's live on Sandy Bay. Is he alright? Good lord. Head on over and watch Landy or watch Dan's new video. But until next time, I'll leave you by saying, I've been RainbowDave. You've been watching Farming Simulator 17 on Upton. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, please like and subscribe. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye.